Alright, I'm going to go over some of the new stuff that's happened recently. I'm just going to go over it as fast as I can. I have videos online on multiple channels showing this, years ahead, showing these things on multiple different charts that I've made and notes, where I'm pointing out and connecting dots between these events and the news, and the current news, and what I'm thinking is going to be happening in the news. So you can see where I've shown this several times and talked about it. So how do we have, let's just look at this in real time here. So look right here. Alright, now if you remember, I was saying look for 7/13, something that happened on 7/13 that year. I said right before this happened to look at that date for something to be happening. And then this is when he gets shot at. Alright? And then look at the time that he gets shot at. Okay, so he gets shot at 6:11 p.m. So here's the news telling you what I was telling you, or showing you, trying to put together ahead of time. So yes, this does not say 6:11 p.m., but think about it a little bit harder. So what I'm saying is I was showing you ahead of time that these number codes, they connect to these events. And the reason why I'm showing this is because the news, they keep using these number codes. So it's like a pattern. So I've been connecting them whenever I see them over and over. And they seem to connect to these events here. This is directly what I'm talking about. You can see what I'm talking about and see what I was saying ahead of time. So look, I was saying 6/11, a 9/11 event's going to happen. Okay? 6/11 is the 162nd day of the year. Okay? And then you have 8/4, and I'm saying that connects to Trump's head wound when he's going to get assassinated. And then that's the 216th day of the year. So what I'm saying is you see these numbers over and over connected with these events. So for instance, Trump, he was shot at 6:11 p.m. Okay, and this is after I'm showing you this years ahead. So what's the odds? Just think about it. What's the odds that I have the 6:11 here connected to this two events that are connected together? These two events are like a 9/11 event coming basically, and here we have Trump's connected to it. And see, Trump, he has a 4547 on his head, on his hat, and 4 plus 5 equals 9, and 4 plus 7 equals 11. So I was saying ahead of time that's where he's going to be shot at, on the side of his head, right there on that number, because it's a hidden 9/11. But see, he was shot at on his ear right below that. What's the odds of that? Do you see what I'm saying? It's not that I'm just coming up with nonsense or talking about nothing here. It's not that I'm able to just guess things miraculously over and over again. No, I'm using science. I'm using pattern recognition like you're supposed to do. You see patterns, you're supposed to say, well, wait a minute, I keep seeing that. And you do that, that way you can make sense of it, right? Just like you do anything. And that's what I'm doing here. So you see the news using these numbers over and over, and so I'm documenting them over and over. And now you see what's happened. You see what I'm saying? I'm warning ahead of time in my video about this stupid number code and these dates. Multiple years ahead of time. I have multiple videos on multiple channels. And now what's the odds that this happens? That he gets shot at 6:11 p.m. He gets shot 33 seconds after. If you look into it, I'm not going to look it up right here, but you go look into it yourself and find out if he was shot 33 seconds after 6:11 p.m. So we have the 33, and I was telling you ahead of time to look at 7/13. It's connected to the other events, stupid blackouts of 77 in New York, the Son of Sam. It's not, I'm not just talking about nothing. I have all these charts. It's stuff. That's what this is. Alright, and so 6:11 p.m. is when he was shot. Now, let's see how many days. Here's where they went back there. 84 days after he was shot. At 6:11 p.m., 33 seconds afterwards. What's the odds that he goes back 84 days and then they go there and say 84 days, it's been 84 days over and over again. They have whole news articles saying 84 days later. Do you see what I'm saying? 84, they gotta write it out. Now, what is the odds of that after I have videos up years ahead of time, multiple charts that I'm sending y'all, and I have multiple times that I'm talking about it in person with some of y'all, and multiple times that I'm talking about it in text with some of y'all, showing you what I'm talking about and seeing. What is the odds of that? He was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania, and went back there 84 days afterward. Butler, Pennsylvania is B and P. If you take those and turn them into numerical value, B and P, you get 216, which is 84. And he went back there he went back to Butler, Pennsylvania, 84 days after he was shot at 6:11 p.m. 33 seconds afterwards. Think about that. After everything that I've been talking about, and you can go back. I mean, you can even go back and look at the videos. I mean, you can go back and see the videos that I've created years ago and look at where I'm showing this exact chart. And what's the odds of that? You tell me. So, one, am I just making stuff up? Or two, do you think maybe there's something to what I'm talking about? So if there's something to what I'm talking about, then we have this event coming up. We know this is happening because it's, you get to see it happen in slow time, and they talk about it for a long time now. But see, I was talking about it years ahead they were ever talking about on the news. So you can see, though, what I'm saying, though, because of that, you can see what I'm talking about. The number codes that I was saying. So see, now, when you see these numbers, they're not just nothing to you. So you see he got shot at 6:11 p.m. He went back there 84 days afterwards to Butler, Pennsylvania. And this all connects to a 9/11 event. So there's this other event. This is supposed to be like a twin event. The head wound is connected to head blown emoji. This head blown emoji is a well-known emoji in all the apps and everything, social media. So you have like a head wound, like Trump's head getting shot, but at the same time you have this nuclear context to it, right? And see, it connects to the COVID-19 as well. If you look at the COVID-19, I've said this before in previous videos, it looks like a world, looks like a planet with like mushroom clouds all over it. So the whole thing is scripted out to be like some kind of nuclear